tonight we're doing this. Hopefully it'll turn out okay.
Yep, we can hope.
Anyways, welcome to Talking Time with Caffeine, the only podcast where we talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. And tonight we're talking about the stepchild of the Danganronpa group, Ultra Despair Girls.
The very weird stepchild.
Oh yeah. So this game takes place in between the first game and the second game. And it stars Nagi's sister and Toko. While they're trying to rescue, apparently, the people that were in the DVD of the first case of the first game. I think that's how it worked.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And the people that were important to the first class. It's like if you kill somebody, you can come rescue them. And that was also helpful. Anyways, let's talk about our main protagonist, Komaro.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Komaro so much. She reminds me of my big sister. She's just so cute and energetic, like a little puppy.
Yeah, she really matures a lot in this game, from whiny little girl to actually tough little girl.
Yeah, I love her voice actress, Jeremy Lee. Though it makes it really awkward to watch SAO now, since Makoto's English voice actor does Kirito, and her English voice actor does Asuna, so it's very weird.
Yeah, well, it's weird to find out. Okay, is that her Japanese voice actor or her English voice actor?
English voice actor.
Okay. As I found out, because it was weird to find out that Nagi and Komedo have the same voice actor.
Yeah, true.
And also, I think at least in English, Chalky and Himiko have the same voice actor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like V3 had almost all the Danganronpa characters from the mainline games. They were recasted for the new ones. So like they all transferred over, which makes sense.
Also, plus all the voices were in the what's it called? The talent board thing.
Yeah.
And also with Sumi's disguise powers.
Yeah. God, that's such treason. No,
but
not.
Yeah, but that's
another stream
for another subject. So yeah. So what do you like about? So is that all you liked about Komaro?
I guess I just really like how playful she is. Like, I really like how she balances out Toko, who's like very like edgy and like nihilistic, whereas Komaro is more optimistic and cheerful. And she's just such a little dork.
Oh yeah. I guess she's like, yeah. This game doesn't really have. Actually, this game is pretty much my thing. Every game has fan service moments. Komaro is pretty much the fan service moment the whole game.
Unfortunately.
Yes. And then I guess that brings us to Toko, who got more. I think probably got more development in this game than she did in the other game, first game.
Oh, absolutely. I really like her in this game. She's like a person in their 20s, you know, like who is trying their best to be an adult, but is still maturing.
Yeah, she still has her Togami obsession, of course.
Yeah, you could say she's got a will.
Okay, tennis pro.
I had to.
But yeah. Well, she's learned to control her transformations a lot better now.
Yeah, that's good.
So you can like tase. I thought I got heard of tasing yourself. God, I could not do that.
Neither could I.
Yeah. And I guess her serial killer instinct is more controlled too, because she could just kill. As she's expanded, she can now kill bears with scissors instead of just cute guys.
Well, I mean, Monokuma is a bit of a guy. I mean, he's a guy. Not, I wouldn't say a cute guy, but he's a guy.
That's true. Let's see. I guess now we got to talk about our five five villains and plus other villains too. I guess we'll start. Let's see, who should we start with?
Probably we could go in order. So Masaru Daimon, he's Oh, sorry, my dog's playing with her toy.
Okay. Is he the guy with the mask covering his face?
No, he's the kid, the sporty kid with the headphones.
Okay. What did his parents make him do? That was so bad.
Well, basically, I know you want to play, but doing the things right now. Basically, his dad coached him, but then also physically abused him and forced him to buy cigarettes and beer and stuff.
Ah. So that's why he hated adults.
Yeah, so his thing is that he doesn't want to be afraid of adults, therefore he kills them.
Yeah. And then I guess next is the mask kids next, right?
Yeah, Jotaro.
I thought he was ugly, but he really wasn't.
Yeah, like his mom got into his head and made him believe that he was ugly, but that's just because she was jealous of how beautiful he was.
That's a nice parent, you know, like, you're ugly, kid. You're not as pretty as I am.
Yeah, it's like some kind of version of Snow White.
Oh yeah. Who's the fairest of them all? Not you.
Oh, poor kid. All these kids are like so messed up.
Yeah, at least four of them are.
Yeah. Well, and so it's interesting because in an interview talking about Ultra Despair Girls, because like a lot of people when they see kids murdering adults, they think of Children of the Corn, but apparently Kudaka's main influence for Ultra Despair Girls was the book Lord of the Flies.
Oh, I think we had to read that. We saw that movie. We never looked. We saw the movie in school back in the day.
Yeah, I remember reading it in middle school.
So, yeah. And then I guess next was the actress.
Oh, Kodako, my little precious girl. Oh, God. This child did not deserve any of that.
Who got sexually abused? They don't right out say it, but I'm pretty much that's what they were assuming.
Yeah. God, it's so disgusting. Poor thing. And like she's trying to get to rise above it by becoming like a warrior, but like it's still eating her up inside, and I'm just like, oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, just like people that do that. Yeah, like I think she was the first one to turn two, wasn't she? Turn on Monica. Maybe.
I can't remember that well. Well, she was suggesting it, but then of course to keep Kodako around, used the trigger word.
Oh yeah, gentle.
I don't think of
The
that
words
word
he
the same
the words
way
he
ever
hates.
again.
And then there's the kid that was made to study nonstop.
Oh, poor little Nagisa. Ugh.
Like his parents just yeah, like you must be successful, so no playtime for you. Study.
Oh, the poor kid.
Not enough. You got a 97%. Bad kid.
Ugh. These kids don't deserve this.
Mm.
It's like the main message.
No wonder Junko could take. No wonder Junko could take advantage of him like that.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
She's like, hey, I hate adults too. Let's be friends.
We all float down here.
Which brings us to Monica.
I love my little pickle Satan.
Who at first you think is just who at first you think is just like the other kids, but who it kind of is, but she's also not.
God, this girl reminds me of a young me. Well, her philosophy of pitiful children reminds me of my youth.
I was like saying, did you fake being in a wheelchair as a kid too?
No, I was born with a bike syndrome. It causes me to look different from other people, so I had surgeries as a kid. And so, of course, when you see a kid who has to go through a lot of surgeries, almost dying a couple of times, you, of course, feel pitiful. You feel pity towards them. And so I learned that as a young, pitiful child in order to get everybody to do what I want. To Little Pinky. It was so great. I got to go on the morning show whenever I wanted. Everybody knew my name.
You gotta go where?
And he mentioned how I looked. Like getting reports. No, I didn't cry. I was just like, oh, I just got out of the hospital. I'm still recovering. And like they just assumed I was less intelligent than I actually was. So I fully took advantage of it. All the girls in my class, every time, they would always group around me like they wanted to take care of me. And if anybody crossed me, my girls would be after them.
Like Monica.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I see what you're doing, Monica. I know how this works. Granted, I wasn't as sadistic as Monica.
You didn't have a best friend like Junko, who you idolized.
Nah. I was just a sly little fox.
That's awesome. Well, and I guess next would be her half brother Haji.
Worst character in the entire series.
From what I've seen, is he might have been one of the creepiest one ever. He said, "I prefer young girls," which means he probably the ones after the actress girl.
Ugh.
I'm a good guy. Like, oh, you are? Oh, yes, I prefer young girls. Like, yeah, okay, sure. Good guy.
Ugh, just makes me want to throw up.
Then I guess it's the two bears, Shirokuma. I can't forget the other one.
Shirokuma and Kirokuma.
Kirokuma is the dark one, right? That worked with Monica.
Yeah, because Kuro is black in Japanese. And Shiro is white.
Oh, yeah. Of course, both of them were Junko's AI.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's like I still remember that quote. It says, "You're dark too. You're evil too. Not we. I. Me." So that's
True.
so, and like that's the thing that went into the game in the second Neo program, second game, that little program.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like weird. But I guess the other characters are I think some of the other characters are like Hagakura's mom. Like
She is fine.
She's like totally not expected. She looked young for his mom.
Well, I guess she just got pregnant when she was young. You know, one of those kinds of teen moms.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I like her. She's nice.
I think she's the only one that survived to the end.
Yeah. I mean, well, no, there's Canon. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Leon's cousin.
Oh yeah, I remember him from the Hagakura IF.
Yeah.
See, Chiro's dad died.
Oh, Taichi, you beautiful, beautiful nerd. What could have been? Like, it's so sweet imagining it. Because in, like, concept art of... Because originally they were going to put Chihiro's mom in, and she was, like, supposed to be a badass, you know? And so it's just so cute imagining Taichi, the shy programmer nerd, asking out this, like, very confident woman. And I just think it's, like, the cutest thing. At least they're all together in heaven.
Yeah. See, Ashina had her brother.
Yeah, he didn't really leave as much of an impression, unfortunately.
See. There was Celeste's cat, I think.
Yeah, but technically those don't really count as characters because they don't have any dialogue.
True. Toku had a bug friend.
A little stink bug.
I guess other one I remember off my hand was Kirigiri's grandfather.
I've heard from a friend that he's like a huge asshole in the Kirigiri light novel.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but from Rising and the other stuff too. Well, he's like, no, you can't love your family. You gotta work on this case.
God, that's so sad.
Such a personality. I guess Nagi softened her up a little bit.
Oh, totally. He has that effect on girls.
Oh, speaking of girls, attacking girls, there was that little I guess that Japanese thing where they were saying that Kamaru had a crush on her brother.
What?
Well, that's what Tokyo's at the very end of the game. Tokyo's implying that, jokingly at least.
Yeah, no, she's just joking.
Be
Silly.
like, you're like, oh, Makoto. She's like, I still did not say that.
That's what best friends do. They tease each other.
So let's see. I think she had other. I guess yeah. Oh, also, okay, I almost forgot. The other main character in this game was Kamida.
Of course, they bring him back for all the fangirls.
But this is Kamida that's fully under Junko's brainwashing.
True. Very interesting.
With her hand too.
Yeah. Oh man, that reminds me because when I was first watching Ultra Despair Girls, I remember I was like, it was like the middle of the night, and my mom was about to go to bed, and so she comes over and says goodnight, and she looks over my shoulder at my iPad, and what scene do I have to watch out of all Ultra Despair Girls but the scene where Nagito's face is all messed up and he's got the crazy eyes? And so my mom looks at me and is like, what are you watching? And I'm like, just leave, please. Don't ask. It's too complicated.
Like, I needed, like, not for adults, go away.
Little would she know that months later she would be well aware of how weird and crazy Nagito is.
I think he was the. I think Nagito was the probably one most messed up by the brainwashing.
I mean, to be fair, he was already pretty messed up before brainwashing. So it's like if you add the brainwashing to an already messed up person, they are just 10 times even crazier. I mean, just look at poor little Mikan.
Oh yeah. It's like, and finally, I guess, yeah, that's really all there was. I think all the characters. I think that are important at least.
I mean, there's adult A, adult B, adult C, adult E, adult F.
I almost forgot. Takami was in there for a bit.
Yeah, before he got captured like a princess.
Oh yeah, his Toko's fantasies. It's like that was just weird.
A lot of this game is weird. Granted, I think Danganronpa 3 and then eventually DRV 3 broke the grounds on what could be considered weird in the Danganronpa franchise. It's like every game just gets weirder and weirder.
Oh yeah. So the game starts out and we see Kamaro's apparently been trapped there for a while, and she's pretty much embraced her captivity.
Yeah, pretty much. At least she gets 3 meals a day.
And no way of knowing what's in the outside world. Until one day, one of the bears attacks. And she runs away, and there comes Tagami with his megaphone gun. He's pretty much the same as he was in the first game, arrogant.
Yeah, but at least he's not tampering with evidence.
Well, I think it can't be much because he's second in command of the whole of 14 the 14th Foundation.
Yeah, the 14th branch.
Yeah, what's makes sense, you know. I wrote that in my fan fiction one fic, you know. says, what character my fans think about it? She's like, yeah, it's like I'm leader, and of course Tagami the second in command. The other ones, they are not leadership material.
Aw. I know Hagakuri's not FF material.
That's what I wrote in my fiction. She said, Nagi's. She's this is my fiction thing. She's like, I love Nagi. He's nice and whatever, but he's kind of too nice to be a leader in this situation.
True.
This is war, and Ashina I can't sit behind a desk. He's not a desk person. And Toko and Hakura's, no, they're not leadership materials.
True.
So they go on this big chase downstairs. I like the part where she's at the restaurant. And she said, "Bears are attacking outside," and she's like, "What? Are you like what?" Then the bear kills her.
Yeah, it's like trying to explain the plot of Dung.
Trying to say that. You click that for a second. Hello? Hello.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Wi-Fi cut out for some reason.
Okay, it's like, hello, are you there? So you're saying we were talking about the bear attacking the restaurant. After she's like, the bear's like, a bear's attacking. You crazy kid? But yeah, apparently it's the whole island controlled by the
Toa
Corporation. Apparently, were they like rivals to the Kami Corporation or something?
No, they're just doing their own thing. They mostly do deal with robotics and stuff like that. And like the reason people are flocking to the city is because they have air purifiers, which thanks to a certain somebody, most of the world's air is polluted, and a lot of areas are uninhabitable by humans.
Yeah, it's really the thing that all the human bears were created by them.
Well, they didn't. They tried to say that, oh yeah, the Monokumas were gonna be like servants and helping people, and we just took the design, but it was just like, Monica is a child genius, so she gets whatever she wants.
Like Daddy, and these made bears, can you put claws in them and teeth and stuff and guns?
To protect their masters, you know? God, I love that crazy little kid.
So we go. She escapes the helicopter.
After
helicopter crashes.
Yeah.
Slaughtered in the restaurant. Oh, as he practices her gun. I think my two favorite ones are the dance mode and the brain control mode.
Who doesn't love dance mode?
So I think he escaped. Then turns out the Monokuma is flying the helicopter. They crash. She faints, and that's when she meets Kamida. He's obsessed with her because he's obsessed with her brother.
God, that's so creepy.
It's like,
yeah, like if we thought Nagito was extreme about hope and despair before, he is totally crazy for it in this game. And like, because it's funny, because like a lot of people say, I don't see any difference between despair Kameda and regular Kameda. But I'd argue that normal Kameda has a little bit of reasoning and morals behind his decisions. Like, if he believes that somebody is a beacon of hope, he doesn't mess with them too much. You know, like he wants to be nice to them. In this game, he just straight up takes away all of Kumaru's powers and manipulates her. Like, he doesn't care. He just does whatever he wants because he has no morals.
Yeah, it's like let's see if you like let's see if you're a beacon of hope like your brother. Here's some despair for you. Conquer it.
Oh man, it would have been so funny if in DR3 they met again when he's not in despair.
Oh yeah, like hi, remember me? Like ah.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I don't think they become friends.
Well, I mean, maybe she'd thank him for inadvertently not making Monica a villain.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, she's like, I don't want to be like that guy. He's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, at first I was a little bummed out that after all the build-up that Ultra Despair Girls gives to Monica as a villain, because like she's definitely in the top 3 antagonists of Danganronpa, or like outright villains.
Isn't there only 3 villains? Top 3 villains, anyways.
Well, no. I mean, I'm counting the anime.
Okay.
I mean, Tengen is obviously at the bottom.
Oh yeah, he's the. Of course, he's a manipulated. Was he manipulated to be a villain though? I thought he was brainwashed too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can talk about my top tier villains on the anime stream, but yeah. Anyways, although like I'm sure like there's a lot of people who argue that because there wasn't much build up. I mean, there wasn't a lot of Ultra Despair Girls content in DR3, and since Monica sort of bailed out as the antagonist, some people would say this game doesn't really have a reason, but I'd say it still does very much have a reason, and I'd still very much enjoy it. And while I was initially disappointed that Monica wasn't as big of an antagonist as she could have been in DR3, I think it makes sense that she just decided to bail out because she's smart. And when you're stuck with Nagito 24/7, ranting on and on about hope and despair, you're going to not like the concepts very much.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll talk about it later. But yeah, she's like, so she meets Kameda. She's like, by the way, I depowered up your ray gun. You gotta find power it up again like a game.
Yeah, they really hammer on the game metaphors in this game.
Yeah, so
like it is so heavy.
So everyone gets a bracelet, so they can't leave the playing field, and it's survival. I guess you have to survive. And then she meets Toko, or first she meets her the genocide mode, and then she sneezes. He's like, who was this? The first meeting was totally funny. Like, she was scared. Like, hi, who are you? Where's the other girl? What happened to the other girl? The crazy one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough. I mean, I gotta say it. Like, Ultra Despair Girls has a very strong opening. Like, it really does suck you in. Like, everything happens at once.
Yeah.
Though I'd say chapter 1 might be a bit slow after that, like, adrenaline rush of the beginning. Granted, it makes sense because you still got to get used to the mechanics and things. And even though Masaru's arc with his cowardliness over being abused for so long isn't the strongest out of the Warriors of Hope, it's still relatable enough to where you care about the little guy.
Oh, is he the guy that says I'm the leader?
Yeah. Because, like, he wants to be big and strong and protect people the way nobody protected him, you know? And I just think it's so cute. He's trying his best. These children are all trying their best.
Yeah. Yeah, which of who did they meet? Which of the characters they meet in the first? They met him, but did they meet any one of the Danganronpa 1 cast? I mean, not cast, but I mean, is that what they met Ashina's brother in that chapter?
Yeah, Yuta. Yeah, and so they meet Yuta, and he tries to swim out of the city, but then because he's out of bounds, his bracelet explodes.
That sucked. Hey, look, Ashina, we found your brother. He's dead now.
Oh god. There will be hell to pay.
Oh yeah, so yeah. So that pretty much. And it's the second chapter. They meet Chihiro's father. Who? What was the? Was there like a point to that? I mean, what was the story of that chapter? Do you remember?
So they're trying to get a signal so that they can call Future Foundation for help. So they go to the tallest tower in Toa City. And of course the elevator's broken, so they gotta do it manually. They gotta climb up manually. And so the whole chapter is them climbing up to get a signal. And it's so cute. Taichi helping them out. Like, he's such a sweet guy. And he dies horribly. At least he got more screen time than Yuta.
Oh, yeah. So then they go up and they meet the Mask Kid battle.
Yeah, Jotaro. Oh, God, yeah, there was that weird thing, because, like, they were in, like, at the beginning of the chapter, they're trying to get out of the subway station, and then, like, the two Mono kids show up, and, like, Jotaro's on the screen, and he's like, you want to see my latest creation? Because I'm the ultimate little artist. And, like, it's this really creepy, messed up Venn diagram, like, is that what no, you don't call that a Venn diagram. Like, he has, like, corpses all nailed on wooden planks and strung up like marionettes. It's really messed up.
Yeah, that reminds me, the little thing. Like, they really rewired the entire Danganronpa of that game, because before you were scouted as a high schooler to become Hope's Peak Academy, but now they apparently also scout elementary school kids too for the elementary program.
Well, I guess it's just their way of researching talent, and then also it brings in more money, you know.
Yeah, but they got me thinking like, oh, cool, awesome idea. What if Class 77 had met at elementary school?
That's probably going to be my catchphrase pretty soon, but I have Drabble for that.
You do?
Yeah, it's where Chiaki plays with the Warriors of Hope, and they call her Big Sis, and it's so cute. Yeah, I'll send you a link if you want.
Definitely.
It's one of my earlier chapters, so it's not, like, as good as my current work, but I I think it's still cute.
But yeah, it'd be cool to see like the babyface gangster as when he was a babyface, and little Hiyoko and stuff.
Oh, you mean if the Ultimates from high school were in elementary? Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah, like hi. Little kindergarten versus themselves. Like,
oh, that was so cute.
So they climb up the tower. Chihiro's father gets massacred, and they battle Joko.
Jotaro.
God.
It's okay.
Like I said, these unlike other characters, not that for the games.
It's okay.
So.
Yeah, and then during the fight, he reveals their connection to Junko. And they're like, what? And we're like, of course.
Kira's like, who's Junko? No, she's like who? Toko's like, oh no. So they go on near the roof, and she's like, hi, help. And all of a sudden here comes her brother. she's like, what? And then they find out that Toko's been lying to her a little bit for the first thing. Like, oh, did I not tell you I know your brother? My bad.
Yeah.
So, at first we think, I guess she went off on her own to find it. Like, of course, you find out later. Then comes, all the lights go out, and we find about Toko's fear, the dark.
Yeah.
It's hard to think. It's weird to think that she has fears. Like, oh.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that her serial killer side doesn't have fears, but granted, I'm sure that her fear of the darkness and blood probably comes from childhood abuse. Like, maybe she was thrown into a closet and stuff like that.
I think I read that. I think she was locked in closets and stuff in the dark by herself.
Yeah. Aw.
So.
Don't worry, Toko. Kamaro's your new ESA, emotional support animal.
So yeah, she goes out there, like, and then I go on the roof. I'm like, I'd be scared to climb down. I'd be scared to go on that roof and not down that ladder, but I guess I had no choice. Kind of like when Nagi and Kiriko climbed up that big ladder out of the garbage disposal.
True.
I don't like to do that. Like, I'm kind of not a fan of heights, so like, be like, okay, don't look down. I guess, and that's when they're captured, but that's when they're captured by the girl.
No, that takes a little while to develop because first they got to go to the base underground. They meet Shirokuma first in the subways, and Shirokuma's like, "Help!" And they're like, "We shouldn't trust the bear." And Shirokuma's like, "No, I'm a good bear. I promise."
Fire! No.
I think it is pretty interesting how, like, Junko deliberately chose to split her AI into two so she could manipulate the adults and the children at the same time.
I guess she took her nice personality, like her in the white bear, like not really nice, but you know the pretending to be nice personality, like hi, I'm nice. I'm a nice teenage girl. I'm not bad at all.
I wonder if she learned it from Chiaki.
No, I think she probably will do that. She probably do that. She probably do that herself. I think one of her other personalities, because she had to care about some. She had to care about someone before she killed them. Otherwise, she would felt despair. Just killing somebody is fine. You gotta love them first and then kill them. That way you feel more despair when you kill them.
True.
Like your sister. Like, of course I love my sister. That's why her death was so great.
God, messed up. Just so messed up. Yet I keep writing fan fiction about her.
If you're thinking of that, did you see my news fiction about the brainwashing?
I gotta get to that. I'm going to read it. I just had to finish up my midterms first, but yeah.
School?
By the way, it's not Spook Dicks or Dust Sticks is in the chat, the Discord chat, reacting to our stream. Dust Stick.
Hold on.
Yeah, they read your fan fiction with Dahlia.
Ooh.
Yeah, they said, I knew there was something up in the final boss, and my opinion of Shirakuma as a character dropped, to be fair. Same.
But, so, yeah, Toko doesn't trust him for reasons. I don't trust
Understandable.
Kimura's like, we'll all be friends here, like her brother.
Yeah, then they go to the human base, which is a very depressing place.
Oh yeah, apparently they only kept alive people didn't have kids. So they're like, the adults were like, kill the kids.
Well, because it was all part of Monika's master plan. So clearly they only save the adults who don't have kids and then force said adults to watch their loved ones be tortured. Like, everybody in that base has a loved one that's tortured and they see it on screen. And so since they don't have kids and said kids are destroying their lives, they have no sympathy and they are ready to murder kids once they get the strength to.
Now, question. Was it Monika's plan or was it Junko's plan?
I think it was Monika's plan because she was trying to make Kumaru the successor by building her up as this heroine, and then if she destroys the remote, then all the kids die, and that is despair.
But she doesn't do it. That's also.
Well, yeah, it wasn't part of Monika's plan for Toko and Kumaru to be friends.
Like. Oh yeah. Hold on. 1 second. She dropped it. Fan fiction. Choco doesn't trust men. Yeah, not as noticeable as Mahiro and Tenko. I think Mahiro trusted men. She just she's like her dad. She actually loved her dad. From the Free Pride Friends, she actually loved her dad, I think. But she just it's funny. But anyways, different game. I gotta get off track again. So, I also like that one part where leaving the hospital. they're leaving the roof, in the third chapter, or whatever, and there's a picture of Mekon on the bulletin board.
Yeah, little Easter egg.
I wish there was other Easter eggs with other characters.
Yeah, it would have been really cool because I remember a couple of times I saw like these fan-edited pictures of Kamaru meeting the remnants in game, and I think that would have been really cool. I mean, I'm glad we got Kameda and Izuru, though it would have been cool to see the other remnants sort of show up in the game. Though, granted, it wouldn't make sense since they're off causing despair elsewhere.
Because that was also part of her plan, was to bring them here too. That just mentioned that their plan. That if the future edition comes, then they'll come too. The real remnants of despair will come.
True. I love that little evil genius. She's so bright and smart. She has so much potential.
So Kamaru riles up the adults. Like, is she an adult at this point? How old is Kamaru at this point?
I think she's like freshman in high school, so like 16?
Maybe. Yeah, Japanese ages are weirder than American ages in school.
Yeah. Well, hold on, wait. We skimmed over the part where, like, man, I'm fuzzy on the details of the third chapter, but eventually Kamaru gets captured by Kodako.
That we were there. That happened after. Oh, so thing says, Fork Evil says it wouldn't make any sense for all of them to disappear in Toa City.
Yeah, unless they were sort of drawn to a great disaster, like a beacon of despair.
But yeah, so it seems like anyways, they rile the adults, they leave, but then they get captured, and the girl's like, "You're cute, you're adorable. I'm gonna have fun with you."
It's not bad if a child molests an adult.
So we think how she was an adult at the point, or she was like late high school age. But so then we played that little mini game of keep the tentacles away.
Ugh.
Like I said, she was the whole game fan service.
God, leave Kamaru alone.
Not that many games.
Yeah.
So then Toko escapes the thing. Apparently she was tracking Kamaru or something.
Yeah, the Mana kids give her a tracker pad with her location on it. And then they go on to, then she breaks on to a subway train, fights a whole bunch of Monokuma, and then bursts into the room to save Kamaru.
Apparently they were on the subway the whole time. And then weird of all, she cuts off the little girl's dress. That was just weird.
Yeah. And then, for some reason, the train conveniently crashes into the arena.
Oh, I forgot. We missed the part too. A little back, where Monica says the trigger word, and then starts slapping her.
Well, yeah, because like the point is, oh, don't worry, Monica won't be gentle with you. I'll just keep punching you. And I'm like, This is a toxic friendship, Kodako. Get out! Get out!
Oh yeah, it's like. So then she said then Toko said the word. She freaked out again, and that battle happened.
Yeah, I swear, ever since this game, I've never been able to say the G word. Yeah, I agree with you, Dustix. That was awful, and we did hate it. So sad, my girl deserves better. Although, since we're on the subject of Kodako, I find it kind of funny, because in a lot of ways, as I was designing Kana, there was a point in my mind where I'm like, wait a minute, she looks a lot like Kodako, and I'm like, nah. So sometimes I like to imagine what the two met is like. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I asked you first. I asked you second. Like, that would be an interesting conversation. But yeah, anyways, back to the game. We defeat Kodako, and thanks to Genocide, she doesn't get beat up by the Mono kids when she loses. So that's good.
So, and is that when the Social Studies kid tries to let them out of the playing field?
Yeah. It's like, just leave.
Like, and then Kamana's like, I don't think so. You gotta stay here. And that's when they reveal that Toko's been working with him to save Tagami.
Of course. Makes perfect sense. I gotta say, like, at the time, while I didn't think that Ultra Despair Girls was great like the mainline games, I did think it stood on its own. And it was very good, like, in how everything connected. And it's definitely better than Danganronpa 3, the anime.
Well, yeah. So, and Kamana's like, this is more important, the game or your paradise? It's like, the game, of course.
I swear, this Ultra Despair Girls has more reference to games than all of Chiaki's free time events. Like, it's crazy how much they talk about games.
Or like in the last game, it's like, cause it's a game.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the next chapter consists of Kamaru getting over Toko's betrayal.
Yeah. Then they have that battle scene where Toko cuts off Kamaru's clothes. If you take long enough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. There's that whole confrontation with when they try to leave, and then Nagito's like, do you really want to quit? You've gone so far. Oh, thanks, Dustix. That is mid-chapter 4. And that is exactly the exact moment where Nagito's face is completely messed up and his eyes are all scary. My mom just happens to look over my shoulder and is like, what are you watching? And I'm like, Mom, it's the middle of the night. Just go to bed and forget this happened.
Forget.
Yeah. Though it's pretty funny how Toko was almost about to kill Nagito.
Like,
because he does count as a cute guy.
That's true. As she slices his knees or legs.
Yeah, because that's a reference to his personal execution.
Oh yeah. It's weird the clues they put in here. So
Well, I guess it's like how Fuyuhiko still loses the same eye that he lost in the real world.
oh yeah.
I notice these things. But yeah, after a nice little animated cutscene of the two becoming friends again, they're like, we gotta stop this mess. And I'm like, you go, girls! It's so cute.
Okay, we got like a troll in our chat.
Uh-oh.
Hate trolls. Right, yeah, in our YouTube chat we got a troll.
Don't just ignore them. Anyways, I find it pretty interesting because I was just about to say the chapter consists of the two fighting and getting over themselves and the betrayal, and then it also consists of poor little Nagisa having a mental breakdown over, like, the poor kid. He just wants to live his life. He doesn't want anybody to expect anything of him. He just wants to be a normal kid.
Yeah.
Then Monica's like, Monica won't demand anything from you. Monica won't expect anything from you. And the first actual official kiss we get in the Danganronpa series is used to manipulate a child.
Yeah, that was just weird.
I told you, Monica is a messed up little genius. That was a very messed up scene, and it totally leads into Nagisa going down to the Monokuma factory after Kamaru and Toko. Also, side point, Kamaru is so awesome on a motorbike. Because in order to get to the Monokuma factory, they have to ride on a motorcycle, and it's just so much, it's so cute seeing her get all excited.
Oh yeah.
Then after Nagisa supposedly gets crushed by his own Gundam, they discover the Big Bang Monokuma.
Oh yeah. Is so and is that when they battle what's his name then?
What?
Is that when they battle? Is that before or after they battle? The Socialist kid. Did they fight him? Did they fight him or
yeah,
not?
I said they. Yeah, they fought Nagisa in the Monokuma factory.
Oh, okay.
Because he's having a mental breakdown over everybody expecting him to do things and to be the best. He just wants to be a normal kid.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was distracted. I had to put somebody in timeout on the YouTube chat
Ah, gotcha.
because he was being gross.
You're right,
He's
though,
saying,
Stocks. The Sniper Gundam is pretty cool.
too bad. I wish the chat. I wish her chat was appearing on the screen on the stream chat, but I guess not.
It's okay. Maybe it's for the best since, we got a troll this time around.
True. I mean, I mean, chat for her. What's he saying on here? I haven't figured out how to add the Twitch, not Twitch chat, the stream chat, the Discord chat to the stream yet. But I'm learning slowly but surely how to do this. But anyway, so
it's okay.
think about Monokuma. That's the adult weapon, right?
Yeah. Giant Monokuma. that they're gonna use to kill all the Monokumas and all the children.
And is that when they've? Then they find. Is that when they? Is that where they find Michael's secret room?
Almost. So, I think it's like they realize, wait a second, the adults are cray-cray. They're gonna murder a whole bunch of innocent children. Because now that they're all confident, now that they got Big Bang Monokuma on their side, they're like, Big Bang Monokuma is our hope. We're gonna destroy all the kids. I murdered this child. Like, they're all going crazy. They're like, maybe we should just stop this on our own before more children are hurt. So they decide, since Monica's got a remote to control the Monokumas, they're going to go there and get it and deactivate all the Monokumas before all the children are killed. So they go to Toa Towers and they go through a couple of the kids' rooms, learn more about their shitty parents through like some books and stuff. Then they get onto the blimp to the throne room area, and that's where they discover Monica's secret room.
On top of a ladder. Like, wait a minute. Why does a girl in a wheelchair need a ladder to get to her room?
Yeah.
Like Miss very curious. Oh, and that like she had like a whole idol worshiping of Junko in her room. Like a wall, like a shrine wall.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that paled in comparison to Samuki's collection.
Oh yeah. So then they go to the main room. You get three choices: a door on the bottom, a door up a ramp, and a door up a ladder.
Go for the door up the ladder.
Like I do wonder if that one room was missable or not. If you don't.
No, I think they purposely put a bomber Monokuma in to incentivize you to do it.
To go to Monica's room.
Yeah.
Like so I was wondering if you like. I guess that's true.
I don't know that one.
Oh, stupid shut up, Siri. But it's like of course if you pick the wrong one, it's game over. Of course.
Yeah.
They go up the ladder, then she jumps out, she says, I can talk. I've been here the whole time.
Yep, then Monica reveals her whole game. Well, not her whole game, but she reveals that she was lying about being disabled the whole time.
And then that's when both like the little girl and Haji appear. Haji's like, kill the kids. She's like, destroy them. I actually know that. I think they brought Kurikuma first, right?
Yeah. Because, well, they battle Monica's Chimera Gundam, which has Kurokuma at the center. And we finally get to beat the little guy after all his annoying talk. It's quite satisfying.
Okay. Then they battle him. Then she gets the remote, and Maka's like, destroy the remote, and then you like, and then you reveal that all the kids are being brainwashed or controlled under the helmets, and Hazu's like, I don't care, kill them anyways.
Yep.
Then then the girl's like, no, don't do it. like you're not like. She's like, you're not supposed to. She's like, why do you think you could be Junko's successor? And Manga's like, whoever's going to be Junko's successor, she's going to be a successor, not your sister. It's like this whole time's like, and then you get like 50 choices: destroy or don't destroy, destroy or don't destroy,
destroy, don't destroy. They just like keep repeating it over and over and over and over. Like, I like this ending.
I'm not having that.
But they just keep repeating the.
I wonder if you pick destroy, you get the bad ending.
Yeah, you do. You get a bad ending where Kamaru has a mental breakdown because all of the children's heads explode all over the city, and she's just like mentally dead.
Like
from the trauma.
Like
it's dark.
Did DR2 have a bad ending?
I don't know.
I forget. I know DR1 had with Kira Gurley dying. And then that was the end thing. Yeah, I know about 2 or 3 having a bad ending, or 2 or V3, 2 or 53 had a bad ending or not. So finally, then Big Bang Monkey attacks where they're at. I guess Monica recognizes Junko inside of the bear. Like, I know you. Then she dies. Not dies, but she gets crushed. She's so excited too. Like, is that Junko inside there? Like, yeah. Hi.
Oh, I love this crazy little girl. I should get a little plushie of her. I know she's so evil, but she just does it in the best way possible.
With the swastika eyes.
Yeah. And then, of course, Kamaru and Toko have their final battle with the Big Bang Monokuma because they're friends and they're doing their best and so sweet and wholesome. Like, it really builds on their friendship throughout the whole game, which I really like.
Then they beat him, and Shirakuma's head pops out of the robot. Then they go rescue. I guess then they go. Then Monica's seen there and leaves her behind. And she's like, "Don't leave me here. My legs are really crushed." She's like, I don't care.
I hope you die a totally adorable death. Like, I'm like, if I could snap, I would snap like, yes, queen. She was a toxic friend. Leave her.
And then her brother's like, this, like he's like out of it too because he's an asshole anyways.
Yeah, nobody cares about Haji. Go break your other arm.
But I guess then she's rescued by Kameda.
Yes. And that leads to a wonderful ending for both of them.
And I like that saying that says, "I'll train you to be just like her, someone who I both love and despise and hate. Love her because he love her because he programmed her to love her. She programmed him to love her, and hate because she killed his light."
Ah! Yes. Though, honestly, that would have been so funny to see. Just like Nagito, day in, day out, teaching Monica about hope and despair. And then one day she's just like, I've heard this spiel over and over and over. And you want to know what I learned? You're a weirdo. You don't have any friends. I am done with you. Forget Junko. I'm going to go out and I'm going to go right up into space. I don't care about any of y'all. I'm gone. This is what you turned me into. Like, I would just love to see that moment when Monica snapped and realized how insane it all was.
Yeah, I finally just kicked this guy out of chat. I put him in timeout twice, and he kept coming back. Can you see the comments he left on the thing?
I don't even want to look.
Yeah, his comments appear in the comment section, but yeah, it's gross. So, all right. So then they go rescue. They go rescue Tagami, and it's like, and then Camaro's like, I'm gonna stay behind. And she's like, fine, I will too. And she's like, don't you need to be with Tagami? And she's like, doesn't matter how far apart we are, our feelings will never change. And he's like, you're right. No matter how far apart you always disgust me. Where then they're like, oh yeah. Then they go. Then Tagami contacts Nagi. They he gives them the message from Kamara saying that I'm gonna stay behind. Come get me after you win the battle. And then they did a little thing, and that's when they reveal that Israel had been there the whole time, and he punched the both the bears in the head and got the AI. What's so knowing I know later, in my head, even though he has no emotions, that was for Chalky's death. The Hajime part of him was punching the bears like, oh, I didn't know you felt such emotions.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not. That's my headcanon of like.
I'm sure at least a tiny part of him got satisfaction from that.
So and then the scene goes off and the game ends. Then we find out. To get the extra scenes, we see that the kids are good guys. The kids are good guys now. The adults are still like messed up, and Manga's got pigtails like Junko.
Yep.
So overall, what was your opinion of the game overall?
I really liked it. It's not as strong as like one of the main games like Danganronpa 2. Well, I think as it is, I think it is very interesting how a lot of the plot is so neatly tied together. Like Monica's entire plan is so meticulous and well thought out that it makes sense that everything would go her way. It's not just like pure luck. It is calculated. They go after parents who they kill all the parents, so that leaves only adults who don't have children, and then they target people close to those surviving adults, and they purposely keep those adults alive and terrified underground till one day, once they have the strength and the confidence to rise up, they are just so angry and pissed at all these children for all the misery that they don't care if they're killing kids who are under brainwashing. So I think it's definitely has a very strong plot, and I really do enjoy that aspect of the game. The characters are not as fleshed out as, I mean, Kamaru and Toko are very fleshed out because they spend the whole game together, but side characters like Taichi and Yuda aren't as fleshed out, and even the first two Warriors of Hope aren't as fleshed out because they're on a time. Though they are still very interesting, and they do tie into the theme of the game, which is the relationship between adults and children, and how hope and despair can affect that.
Yeah. This game is like opposites: hope, despair, adults, kids, good, evil, like a
Yin
little,
yang.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. I could do without some of the I could do with some of the stuff without I could do without some of the stuff that was in chapter 3, but I'll gloss that over because it ain't nearly as bad as future stuff. I mean, just look at me.
Yeah, it's like, well, I think on the chapter 3, all the chapters really, that was a bad chapter of all, but the adults, both, all the parents, all the kids' parents were just evil bastards.
Yeah. And I think it's very interesting, the psychology. And I would have loved to see more of them in the anime, but it makes sense that since it was a spin-off and already the anime was having a hard time managing screen time, it makes sense that it only got like really one episode. Though
Yeah.
I still think it's worth your time if you're into Danganronpa.
Yeah. Plus, it's also if you like first-person shooters, I guess that's a game for you if you're a first-person shooter person.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being on here today, talking about Ultra Despair Girls.
No problem.
And next week, we tackle everyone's favorite anime, Danganronpa 3, Future and Despair Arcs.
Oh man, oh god, I am going to gush so hard about Chisa in the next stream. Like, I talked a lot about Chiaki in the last stream, and I probably will still talk a lot about her in the next stream.
Well, because
I'm going to talk a lot about Chisa.
Yeah, I love Chisa too. Besides, this is a different Chalky anyways. Last game was AI Chalky. This is real life Chalky.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun. Hopefully we get more people, because it's a very divisive anime, to say the least.
Yeah. I wish we could spook. I wish we could. I still can't watch it.
Same. We can't watch Despair Arc episode 10. Not even after all these years. But we will leave that trauma for the next time.
Yeah. And then Despair, then Future Arc chapter 10, Despair Arc 10, nothing happened, nothing happened, la. But anyways, yeah. All right. Never stop learning and enjoy the randomness. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.